I've been living my life like I have to instead of I get to, you know. That's not a far-fetched idea for many people as they go on with life, but you know, I got to a point where I felt like the music I was listening to was keeping me alive, you know, and I'm starting to wonder why is that? Why is that true? But it caused me to think about what I'm yearning for, you know, because that's that's what we're looking for now. People who yearn. But when my happiness shifts to new things, I feel my grip on finding true fulfillment moving farther and farther away. One more temporary new thing to eat away at my time. To be just enough to keep me from leaving my comfort zone. Not enough to keep me distracted from noticing I'm stuck. Watching my father go through struggles and seeing all those things they tell you about that man being the only man that will truly root for you undividedly and unselfishly, you know, it starts to get to you. You know, struggle with things, you know, you see them struggle with things, knowing you're not mature or independent enough to be a crutch feels like being in a dirty fish tank of a poor owner, just watching as the wall and water slowly get dirty. But you know, I'm just a fish.
Picture by the wall, I'm wet fishing,
Found myself chasing a feeling, you know. But chasing highs are dangerous, especially the emotional ones, because when you're not chasing, you're not even chasing, you're just yearning. You can get highs from people, highs from time, highs from music. But you know, I never really understood those addictions until now. I leave depressing notes and comments to people to see if they would want to crack the code for me, you know, expecting them to just be my solution. But the sympathy from one person, the solution to the problem I can't do. Doesn't make sense. So I'm stuck in the feeling. The feeling of being stuck is what's sticking me to. Maybe quicksand is a good analogy for depression, you know? Because you spread yourself thin, trying to distract yourself and relax. Possibly get your head or something back above the surface, but you're still stuck there. Nothing to grab. Just stare at what's around you, wondering if something is gonna drag you out. But I talk to the passers-by calmly, maybe even joyfully at the new conversation. But as it gets quiet, you can start to feel the slow sinking. You've been sinking the whole time, just distracted. I have a habit of failing to court who I need and finding someone who I don't need but needs me. I'm not ready to give them what they need. But you know, the loneliness gets you before your consciousness. most of the time. Then he just spoke over something here. But what am I supposed to do about that? What am I going to do about that? Clearly, I've done nothing for the past 5 years of my life. So what is going to be the difference? Because I've been waiting for someone else to be the difference. There's been no one. Who's going to fill that void?
God has such a strange way of keeping track of me. You know, sometimes I just wake up and think to myself, you know, there's a reason I'm here. There's a reason I have like the community I have, but also because of that, I take very close notice to like things like that being like minutely stripped away from me every time I interact with someone. Not in any resentful way, just noticing the lesson over time. Not even like in each moment, just over time, just noticing the lesson I should be learning, because most of the time I just get really sad and, you know, experience whatever it is in the worst way possible. Like even now on this rooftop, I don't think I should be here. No one's telling me I shouldn't be here. No one even knows I'm here, to be honest. But that doesn't remove any anxiety from, you know, me being here for some reason. Like, things just bother me, like, all the time. Like, anything. Not to say I hate the way I think, but sometimes I think in the most narcissistic way possible. More, like, I think with more breadth. Like breadth, like width, well, like breadth. Not like depth, not even depth. There's more breadth than most people. Like, I feel like I'm like an AI child model taking in multiple different points of data at once, not even analyzing them deeply, just like collecting them in a way that like most people don't understand yet, you know. But the point of this video wasn't really just to say I have issues. It's to say I have insight. But insight for who is what I'm trying to figure out. That's also coming back to why I think God keeps track of me weirdly, is that I I got this. I generally have this belief that I'm supposed to at some point have like form my own community from me because of like that stripping away of people. Like not even intention. Like today, I got placed in such an awkward place of like I went to church here for the first time in a while, and it was with one of my friends. But then there was a tornado in Massachusetts, which is like okay, and we ended up going to someone's house having house church. But like there was only like 10 people. I knew none of them. So I was like so uncomfortable, but then it made me realize I need to be that comfortable space for other people just because I don't have it. Like in like spaces to like learn more about God. But I have to be able to be poured into before that happens. In the most selfish way possible, I think I have to be poured into. No matter how much people say, you know, you already have everything. God provides you with everything to carry out His plan. It's just faith. But that generally you cannot lead people without being cemented in not just faith, but like genuinely Scripture. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where my choices lead me. But you know, I just want to be a support system for someone. Even though, like, I honestly hate doing it. Like, I hate being responsible for people. Not because I don't think I should be, because I don't think I can. I think I should be, but I don't think I have the ability to most of the time. Like, I'm scared for not even letting people down, but just knowing that my actions will affect their life forever, regardless of how minute my role is in theirs, you know. But maybe one day I'll find the confidence to fix all of my problems, because right now really it just boils down to confidence and God, which is, I guess, the same thing if you think about it.
If you want